Let's take a look at Isagi and Bunny Iglesias' first conversation, and specifically why Isagi said, "You have the saddest smile on your face." Their first meeting was not the best, so I want to break down their whole first interaction. So Isagi walks into this restaurant and he only talks to Bunny because he thinks his food looks tasty. And Bunny says "Hola" and Isagi says "Hola" back. And then Isagi gives him one of his earphones. He says, "What is the name of the dish?" And Bunny says the dish's name is Adif. But then he carries on and says, "But where are you from?" Isagi says Japan, but then Bunny says, "So why are you here?" And Isagi says, "I came to watch soccer. I want to see how soccer is played across the world." Bunny pauses and then says, "So you like soccer?" And then Isagi starts yapping and says how much he loves soccer. But what interests Isagi the most is each player's individual play style. Isagi is super excited, but then Bunny says, "Are you? I envy you. You can talk about something you like with such excitement." Isagi says, "I'm sure you have things you get excited about. Everyone has that, right?" Bunny says, "I might have once, but now I'm not sure. When I see a joyful person like you, it makes me wanna..." Yeah, that's kind of crazy to say. Isagi says, "Oh, sorry to bore you with all that, I'll be going now." Bunny says, "Oh, sorry, that's not it. You didn't do anything wrong. I'm just the insensitive type." But Isagi says, "Ever since I laid eyes on you, you've had the saddest smile on your face." Bunny says, "Hey, that's rude," and Isagi says, "Sorry, but you're making that face right now." But then Bunny gets up and says, "Thanks for the entertaining conversation and good luck with the soccer." And Isagi says, "Gracias," but later we find out he's a new Gen 11 player who's playing for Barca. Which is really ironic because Isagi says he loves soccer and this guy plays soccer, and he says he wishes he could talk about something he loves a lot. So why didn't he talk to Isagi about soccer? He loves it, right? He plays for a big team. Is he burnt out from soccer because you can love something so much but be burnt out? Is that why he has the saddest smile? I don't know, but Bunny and Isagi did not get off on the right foot. Maybe it's because they're actually really similar and insensitive. Maybe that's why they butt heads a little bit right here. I don't know, guys, but I definitely want to see where this dynamic goes. Let me know, guys, what you think of the conversation. It was interesting to say the least.